Hello, folks. Welcome to first in a series of videos that are going to take you through the new environmental permitting code compliance software. This is Oracle software, community development for Monroe County. What we're going to do in this first video is we're going to talk about just how to register. This is the big important part to get you to be able to apply for the various permit types. In videos coming up, we'll show you how to actually apply for a permit, but that is the first thing that you need to do is be able to register an account. So there's two ways to do that. You're here on the home screen once you log in. There's a little icon up here at the top, and if you click that down, you'll see a register link there, or there's a big button right here on this menu that says register as well. I'll go ahead and just click on that. Once you do that, it will come up with a screen that looks just like this one. So we're going to recommend that you just use the personal account. The business account has a few extra pieces to it, but it doesn't really give you much in addition. So if you leave it at the personal account, it's easier to fill out. It's more straightforward. So you leave the button as it is. Whenever you're in the system and you see these little blue stars, asterisks, icons, those are indicators that those are fields that you have to fill out. So I'm going to go ahead and skip the salutation and fill out name first and last. And then your email address. This is an important little aspect of this as well that you want to make sure you see right there. It says your email address is your username. So you're going to want to make sure that you've got a valid email address in there. That is one that's going to help. The system is going to have all kinds of automatic communication as you do your application. It's going to tell you when your application's been accepted. It's going to tell you if there's an issue. It's going to email you if there is, telling you as you progress through your inspection process. So there's all kinds of automatic emails. So this is important not only in your login, but it's also very important for you to get the communications that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that out. And then you can just go ahead and copy and paste it into the confirm so that you've got that good to go. Down here, you can see there's a postal code. So if you don't know your postal code, there's a link right there. It tells you that if you don't know it, you can click on that link. When you do that, it's going to ask you then to fill out your full address as much as you can. Or you can then read the terms of use for registration here. But that way you can kind of get back to or fill out your whole address. There's a little arrow over here on the right side. So if you click on that, that will get you back to the postal code. So just kind of showing you how that works. So if you don't know it, you can fill out the entire address without postal code. Here, I'm going to go ahead and actually use it. So most of us, I believe, probably know that. And then it's going to fill out this part, or kind of go into this part for you. So now you put your address in here. So a couple of things as you register to note is that when you're filling this out, the advantage of this is that when you go to apply for a permit and you log into the system, you don't have to fill this information out when you're applying. So in the applicant section, all of this information is going to populate for you. So it's going to be really easy for you to bypass that, or basically just go through it. So I'm just going to make up an address here and throw it in. And let's say this is in Florida. And let's say it's Key Largo. There we go. So you can see how things start to populate as you pull that down. Just start typing in. That's the key in most of these that you see with the drop down arrows on them. Just start typing in the information, and as you type it in, it's going to match up whatever it is that it thinks it might need for or might match for you. So I'm going to go ahead and put a phone number in here. And if you have an extension, you can put that in. Other than that, that's pretty much all you need to do. The salutation, you don't have to worry about. You can put it in there if you'd like. And then the rest is sitting here as you see it. And then down here, we're going to go ahead and click register. There we go. So I did that just to show that it says you must accept the terms and conditions. So like all kinds of other websites out there that you're probably used to, you're going to want to click on that. You saw it there briefly for a second when I clicked on it, but here's our terms of use. So you read through that, come down to the bottom. And again, like you're used to probably in lots of different websites, click the read and accept, click continue. So then now you can see that that's been accepted. So until you see that checkbox there, you haven't accepted that. So that means you won't be able to register until you do. So make sure you get that taken care of and then go ahead and click register. Now what will happen is it's going to put you into the system so that you are now going to be a registered user, but you will get an email and it basically tells you all of the information up here. Your user account request has been submitted. Your username is and this is, again, I would just recommend that either you save this or you just remember that your email address is your username. A confirmation email has been sent to that email to complete your account setup. So you still will have to do a password, and that will be set up so that you can click on that link, set up your password, and you'll be into the system at that point. So you'll get an Oracle email. After you reset your password, you can then come back here, use the button to sign in, and away you'll go. So that's the registration process for getting into the Monroe County Community Development new site. You'll go through that process of filling that all out. You just do it the one time, that's it. Your passwords don't necessarily need to be redone at any one point. If you ever forget your password, there will be a forgot password link. So all of that, just like any other website that you're used to, will be set for you. Otherwise, you are set and ready to go. You are registered. Just use that email that you'll receive, set yourself up with a password, and you will be able to get into the system. And then we'll get into the next video, which is how to actually apply for a permit. So that'll do it for this one. Thanks very much. Have a good one, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.